Welcome back to more World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode, Part 61. We're going to Sterling County, Lima Land, Fairbury, and then Grant Park. But we know Grant Park is going to be easy, so I know what that's going to be like. It's going to be a longer video, or at least more racing and such, so got a lot more action. So we got a lot to get through. But we got to sit here and wait for the difficult... Okay, there, I was going to say we have to sit here and wait, but it loaded pretty quick. I think the loading might have to do with my Xbox and more so than the game itself, because somebody else I was watching was able to fly through like the settings, all their upgrades. Like they were flying through it pretty quick. So, the load times were way quicker. So I guess it's my Xbox, which really isn't surprising. This thing is 8 years old, so I guess I'm not really surprised. But anyways, on to Sterling County, and we'll see how difficult it is. Maybe they will gain points on me, and we will have an exciting battle for the championship. Alright, now we're just 7/10 up. It's all coming back to me now when I play this, but like it was like that in the first, last season. So I don't know, I guess this will be an easy race too, so I'm gonna sit back and just chill. It's not much else. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and go through settings for like, you know, the entire this whole season. Just keep on one setting. We're just gonna move on, get this shit over with. Amongst the insanity, I will give the game a lot of props. It's really cool when I go in the corner and I see like the suspension not bend like, but like shuffle up and down, go in the corner. That's cool. Cool detail. Outlaws as if this game is pretty good. Like, as a detail you wouldn't think they would even bother doing because it's under the car, but there it is. Pretty damn cool. Qualifying dash, dub. Alright, I'm going to try getting invested for the main at least. Actually, Mikey Thompson seemed like he got a better start there. Kind of slid a little bit, but it's going to hold the bottom. I'm going to try not to cut the bottom lane of the track way too much. But he's making the outside line work, which I can't understand. I belched because that was so disgusting what he's able to do that my body just got violated by that. I really don't want to be losing second. I'm going to try to get back down to the bottom. And we do, but he gets a good runoff. I would love to try to do that, but I know what's going to happen if I try. I'm going to lose a lot of spots. This car is not fast enough to really make that work. So I'm not going to take that chance. I'm just going to try to dime the corner, get a good enough exit. But he's just pulling away. I don't understand it. Like, we just completely decimated them in the heat and the dash, which usually that's way harder than the main. But here, they're putting up a fight. I can't explain it. It's like, my Xbox, I think, had an update, but I don't think I don't think the game had an update, because I literally couldn't even access the game. Because I was still in the process of like changing internets and shit, so like everything kind of got all confusing. That was an amazing run up that corner, and I can't explain how or why that happened. But we're almost gonna clear them. Try not to make contact and try to do that as even-steven as possible, because God forbid if I hit someone, Jim Jones is gonna come out of retirement of his hatred for me and say that. Even though I was literally watching like Armed for Gaming's like video from like a few days ago. I mean, it's gonna be like a week now when this comes out, but like he was hitting people multiple times, but he's nowhere to be found. Like, oh, gee, you hit a lot of people. No, it's just me. It is just me that he targets. Man, if this was like a real person, I would have. A real person probably would be. If he's commenting so much on his hatred for me, then where is he on other people's videos? He's just there for me. And on the frickin' YouTube thing, every time I get like a weekly update, and it shows me like my most active followers, like he's there. He was there for one of the weeks, like. So, it is quite comical. Also, we're still in second. A bit frustrating because I'm right there. I can't quite get to him, and it's very annoying. I had one shot to get close, and I don't know if I really squandered it. I don't know what I did wrong, but couldn't really capitalize. But hey, I'm not winning every single race. Mikey Thompson's gonna gain on me in points a little bit. I don't know where he's actually at in the standings, but maybe 20 points back from me. So he's gonna close it a little bit if he's second in points. I'm not really positive, but somehow we didn't win, and I don't understand that. Difficulty didn't change. No bull hockey, no tomfoolery. That's just how it is, I guess, with these cars. I don't know, at this track. Yeah, we're only, well, Mikey Thompson's still second. He's only 2 back to getting to second, but we gain points on Cam Jurgens just a little bit. But either way, good point gap, comfortable, so all is going good. Oh yeah, I have to talk here because it's gonna be very conspicuous of if I don't do that. So yes, it is on the difficulty. I should just have it on the screen again so people don't get confused. Honestly, I think about that when I watch other people's videos. Like, what difficulty are they running on? And then it's like, my approach was the best. Just have it just on the screen. It's intrusive, invasive. It's provocative looking. How the fuck is the text box provocative? But I don't know. But now I just really wish I had a new Xbox to have these loading times be faster. Now that I know it's a system thing. Say, oh, look at that. Oh, it's a Honda 100. Oh, my God. It's like, I'm telling the truth. Oh. All right, next race. Let's race.
Oh, hey, Peter.
Hey, Toma.
Oh, wait. I got to upgrade the tires, so let's do that real quick. Or at least repair them. I can't talk. Yeah, I remember weekly, like, YouTube would give me those weekly, like channel updates, or give me, like, analytics for the week. And Jim Jones' profile picture of the J is there. So for a couple weeks, he was like listed or ranked amongst my top watchers, which is really funny. Now we got our goal time by about 4:10, so probably be good in qualifying. I mean, this could be another race where it's difficult, but I don't know anymore. I just do not know. I guess that's the answer I should be saying for all these. Is I can make an assumption, but at the end of the day, I'm not 100% positive. My knee hurts now. We got a 14-0 on the first lap. This one's going to be almost the same, but 7th. So I dropped the controller on my bike. It's like go back to like 2018 me. Like, goddamn, why am I still doing that years later? Ow. It's like as soon as I stop racing, I just like it's like I dropped the controller, like verbally. Like, why do I do that? I don't know, but that was it kind of hurt. This is why I can't reproduce, by the way. This is probably how my doctor visit's gonna be someday when they explain like, oh, you can't have kids. Well, it's probably because you know, 2018 I dropped the controller on my tennis ball. I'm trying to do the crossing the legs tactic, so if I ever do drop it, it's like I have like a freaking like a thigh shield around that area, so I'm like, I'm all good. Anyways, on to the dash. Well, I guess I'm assuming we're gonna get to the dash, but the heat first. Bomb lane, we do just that. I don't know if I clipped the tires. I actually got to the inside there, which is impressive. Try not to overdrive it, do anything too crazy. Well, okay, we don't have to lead, but we're at least getting into the qualifying dash, which is the most important thing. Alright, second. Kept up with him somewhat. He didn't completely drive away, but it's going to be difficult. And I like that. Starting 7th in the qualifying dash, running inside line least. Kind of surprised Lime Land's really difficult for some unexplained reason. Almost harder than the actual showcase race, which is very backwards because you would think the showcase race would be a lot tougher than a local race, based on how many like tryhards and leeches come into that, but it's the exact opposite. So interesting to see this play out. I thought we were just gonna, after the first race, I thought we were just gonna sweep everything. It was gonna be boring. It's gonna be Yawnville, but it's all about Hypeville, as we actually got 5th place there, which was impressive. Might be able to get 4th. Thought I was gonna hit a tire, but not. And I guess we'll finish 4th because I don't think we're getting any higher than that. They tried to get by me, but nah. Try to get a run up on the outside there. Kind of worked, but 4th place, totally okay with that. Mikey Thompson's in 2nd, so but we know now, using cognitive sense and logical brain style cells, we'll probably be okay because Eldora, we know we're gonna like probably win and gain like a shit ton of points. So we got a buffer. We're good. Even if you finish this ahead of me right now, it's okay. On the outside for the main. Well, we can get to the bomb lane immediately, so that works out. Seems like the tires don't seem to affect us down below too much. Now, if we were in winged vehicles, oh boy, howdy, that would be freaking a nightmare. But not with these cars, surprisingly. But it looks like we're going to take over third. The bomb lane does seem to work the best around here. And that's P2. I'm going to go up to the outside, try to build up momentum. It seemed to be like a bad decision. Sheencloth tried to clear me, but he was not clear. I try my best to keep this outside line rolling. I think in Woo 22, I ran the outside line a lot, except for like Kokomo. There's very few tracks where I ran the bomb, but I feel like in this game, it seems like you can run more lanes. I don't know. Maybe I've gotten better over the last 2 years of these games, understanding the madness. I don't know. But right there with Cross. Kind of surprised we're even running this good, because I don't know. I guess the typical pattern of running really good in the main translates to then the heats and dashes being like really tough. Usually if we run pretty good in the heats or dashes, then usually the main we run even better. So that typical pattern seems to permeate in this event with these cars, as we're actually trying to get the lead here. Got to the inside. Not totally clear yet, but we're getting there. And I think we're good. Yeah, new leader. 2 laps to go. Jeremy Cross is still right there behind me. Keeping me honest, I respect it. Really can't. I've been trying to go on the outside and make passes on lap cars. Hasn't happened a whole lot. But thankful the tires haven't destroyed me. Anyways, white flag time. Built up a good enough gap. Surprised the tires once again have yet to destroy me. But through 3 and 4, we got a big enough gap. We're good. And that's a nice dub. Can't say comfortable dub, but it was definitely like teetering on the edge of losing it. But I had enough cognitive sense, had enough skill. Cognitive is a big word for me today, apparently. And that's a dub. By about 7/10. But it kept me honest. And that's okay. Well, that's really awkward. Oh shit, I had my fucking desktop audio on because the Jim Jones saga leaked into this one because I had the audio up because I was listening to one of the videos that was assumed to be him. So, that's awkward. You're listening to better videos in the background as I'm rambling, so sorry about that. I know, you can watch those later, but on the WhatiFRacing Network channel, that's not allowed. I just started doing, I think, this video, so that's awkward. Oh, God. Anyways, on to Fairbury to showcase, so it should be a little bit harder, but we're good in the points again. 32-point gap, we're good. Just get on with it. Got the goal time by about 3/10. That should translate to pretty well for qualifying, so I think we'll be okay once more. Off the last corner, don't think we're going to hit the goal time. But it should be okay enough. Or, never mind, I guess it will be good enough. That's P3. And we're behind Heath Brewster and Adam Tiernan. There's no M. So, I guess once again, we're going to have a very good point day, because Mikey Thompson, nowhere to be found, so it's going to be good day. Fairbury Heat dub. Starting third in the qualifying dash, which is pretty interesting. I guess we'll see what we can do in that. I feel like the outside line can sort of work here too, sort of like a Libeland effect to some extent. But I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm trying really hard to not countersteer in the corner, but it just seems really almost impossible not to do. Like, if you're about half the corner, I'm pretty good, but then it's just like I have to countersteer at some point. Unless I get in the corner, like, in a very specific way. But not with default setup, because default setup doesn't seem like it wants to lean itself to the left a whole heck of a lot. So it seems like I need a little bit of counter steering now. But we're P2, which is good, so I don't know. Tiernan is just way too fast, so I think he might just win another showcase. Well, we got second. He pulled away a lot, so I guess we'll just finish second at this one if that's how the qualifying dash is going to be. I don't know. Like, he was pretty quick, so I don't know. I guess we'll see how the A main goes. Alrighty, so we're on the outside. want to try to get back down the bottom lane. We actually hit the back of him, which is very surprising. I thought he was just going to kind of pull away. It's a little bit. That's definitely some nose damage we have to deal with now. 2%. That's not bad. No, I didn't really nail the corner there. Cloth is down on the inside, so I'm going to try to run the top. Try to get a good exit up off the corner. Okay, we're good. No one's really going to threaten me for this spot. Tiernan is running the top, pulled away. Trying to put up a fight, trying to do something with it. Trying not to hit the bourbon? Whatever, the little like elevation change there. That could kind of mess it up. It's hard to tell where that is, so I kind of have to guess, but it was a good exit in that corner. Now we're having a great quality race. This is kind of what I want. Trying to run the top to keep up with them. It actually worked. We got a really good exit about that corner. And that was not in the traditional sense of keeping it up at the top the whole time. I kind of dipped down like a lane lower on the top, so sort of worked, like doing that a little bit. It worked. It's a horrible angle in the corner, I'll tell you that much. But no contact. I like how we make less contact in a car that has that. It probably would require more contact, but then with the wheeled open wheel stuff, I do that way more. So it's all backwards. It's all backwards in What If land. We got the lead. It took a lot of effort, took a lot of finagling, but we got it. And I guess that's all she wrote. Well, never mind, because I screwed up all of that. Trying to get around lap car, being Mr. Stupid Ass, so. A lot of damage on the front end of the car now, so that's going to definitely affect the aerodynamics and other stuff. I guess mainly the handling, I'm assuming. Because it doesn't feel as slidey. I'm going to try my best to build up this gap, try to pull away. That does not help entering the corner in that particular angle. Now, I don't know why lap traffic is being such a threat, but we do have a damaged vehicle, so we are hurt. So it probably makes sense that we're not getting around them as easily. And once again, just take a horrible angle in the corner. We're just like asking to lose this race. But I think we're good now, because we got the bottom lane all to ourselves. Well, he definitely tried in that corner. I'll give him props, but I think the car is definitely hurting in speed or something. It's definitely not as fast, and he was not up my gearbox like before, so this is definitely very stressful. He keeps... that might not even be him there. That might have been a lap car trying to be up my gearbox or something. Mikey Thompson's running horrible, so that's going to be an absolutely just horrendous point day for him. I don't even know why I'm going to the outside. This is probably a bad idea. But of course, lap car is going to be in the way. White flag. At least they're not running the top, so I can just kind of run on the top of my own leisure. But yeah, took a bit of effort, few mistakes, but not enough to affect us. That's a nice, comfortable dub, and that's all she wrote for that race. And our point lead continues to grow. Schneekloth now moves up to second with a 50-point gap, and Schneekloth got third. Mikey Thompson got 14th. So, an extraordinarily good day. So, like I said, saying last episode, I think we're going to be completely fine. We got nothing really to worry about. Gotta repair the suspension, but other than that, we're fine. Like I was saying in many videos before, but kind of horrified of the fact that there's so many off-camera seasons that we have to do just to get to 1.5 million for the Pro 8 models in regional. Like, we're still just like around like 60% of the way there. We've ran so many seasons, like overall. I mean, it's gonna take a while. Really, there's no other better offer than Bob's Towing, so we'll keep them on there. Anyways, on the Grant Park, this is the first race, I think, in last season where we swapped the difficulty, so we know how it's going to be, so it's going to be very easy, so that's why we're doing extra race, so let's get it on. Still amazed that the goal time is so far off from where we run. Usually we kind of achieve about like 3 tenths, 2 or 3 tenths, but this is like a good, like 8 tenths. I don't know, it's crazy how different the difficulty is here, but makes for an easy race, so I'm not complaining. I'm gonna relax. Pole dub at Grant Park. Qualifying dash dub at Grant Park Speedway. White flags out. Schneekloth kind of rallied his way up from like the top 3 and then moved himself up to second. Now he's right behind me, so he was... I guess he was catching me. Maybe it's me zoning out. So it's probably a little bit of both. But still a dub, none is all the same. I don't know. I'm getting tired now. I'm sleepy. So I think it's a great time to end this video. In a wild victory lane celebration, apparently Martina danced on top of the car with her best air guitar work that anyone's... That's like the 3rd time she's done that. I mean, she's got to do something different. After repairing everything on the vehicle, there wasn't much really to repair. On to Kokomo for next episode, and it'll be the finale of the street stocks, because we're going to win the championship by a lot, because we clearly are, so... Not shocked that's going to happen, but by how much, I guess it is a little bit surprising. So, I don't know. Anyways, I am done. Next episode, what is it, part 62? Will be the finale, so, especially of the local stuff. What an arc. What a freaking story arc, so... That's it. I'm done. I will see you all next episode. See you all later, and as always, have a good day, everyone.